How's it going, rats? This is your host, Malcolm Johnson, coming to you live from Salt Lake City, Utah. We're tuning in to the Tricking Report this week, and I am doing an exclusive style of coverage today, so stay tuned. We're going to jump right into it. All right, to start things off, I'm just gonna throw it out there. You guys know I love featuring different styles of tricking, different trickers. I like to kind of give it that 360-degree scope. I try to include a little bit of everything in every single episode. This week, however, is gonna be an exclusive underground killer feature. There's so many young up-and-comers or people that you haven't heard of or are not that well known that absolutely thrashed tricking. So why not just do a totally exclusive feature on some underground killers? Let's get it. First up is this 18-year-old brother out of China. His username, I think his first name is Trung. If I read that wrong, my apologies. This guy only has like 140 followers. 18 years old, comes out, coming in hot, Cart 3112. What? I'm convinced that China has way more underground kids just like this, like how Russia was a couple years ago. It's so sick to see China coming through, representing, killing the game. Like, this guy has like 140 followers or some garbage like that. Not that I'm, trying to get into, followers and numbers or this, that, and the other. Like, this kid is killing it. My boy Thorno out of ATL with that weird style. Hit Scoot Trip. But the thing that I actually want to talk about more so is Thorno's been getting a little more on the power side of things. He's got that weird, he's got that funk. He kind of merged the two. He did a super dope 202 being Cart Dub Full Hyper GMS Vanish Double B. That is steez on a steez, if you ask me. Love seeing double hyper to GMS. It's just like a super sick switch up, and then to just vanish double B right out of it. Super duper dope. And then he does more traditional dub swing dub right afterwards. Thorno's been killing the game lately though. Definitely tune into him. Absolutely one of my favorite people to watch in the game right now. Such a unique style. Next up, since I was talking about weird with Thorno, I'm gonna bring this brother up. He is out of Russia, Nikolay. This is sick, okay? And I'm gonna say this right off the bat. It's not some wicked amount of rotation. Check this out. My guy is doing one-handed cartwheel, pop Arabian, which sounds like no big deal, but look at the way he does it. He pops up, he kind of gets into that really tight ball structure, and then instead of doing an unwind, which it kind of looks like he's rearing up for, he actually just super extends out, pushes those hips out, and almost does like an Arabian whiplash. It's sick. That's so sick. I love the timing of the slow-mo on it too. You see him, again, going up into that ball. He's all balled up, and then pushes those hips out, pops those feet down, lands on both feet. Just a super cool switch up on your typical Arabian to play with the timing and the way that he sets for it and the way that he releases his body at certain points. It's just cool. That's something I've been doing a lot lately, is playing with timing. And you guys, I'm telling you, take some just basic tricks and just play with the timing. Play with how you land it, where you extend it, how much you extend. Try and overdo it. Maybe even underdoing it might make it a little steez. Play with it. Play with it. That's what Nikolai is doing. I'm totally about it. Huge supporter. That's a cool Arabian. That's a cool Arabian. I'm a fan. All right, another kid that's been featured on the platform before, but still has way less traction than he deserves. I'm talking about David out of Philly. My boy did standing backside 16. It's just stupid. It's crazy. And is it perfect execution? No. But you already know that this kid is killing the game. He's got the tightest vert twist I've seen. You know he's gonna level this up and it's just gonna be comboed and go ridiculous from here. Last up, we're talking about a brother that I met, I believe, at a Trick Different. Cameron Henderson landed his first triple cork. This is such a good first triple cork. Look at the stomp, look at the landing. Completely complete. Low-key falls out of it. Like, that was not a very clutch first triple cork at all. Like, that was like, I swear that's not his first one. It looks like he's done that before. Like, it was so well executed, again, between hitting that complete landing stance and how much airtime he gets when he comes down. Like, it's just an exceptionally impressive first triple cork. I'm so stoked for you, Cameron. That is so sick for you to see. Keep killing the game. Wicked good execution for a first triple cork. So good. Oh man, I could talk about that for a long time about how good that posture is when he lands that triple cork, but I'll leave it at that. Cameron, just keep killing the game. You're out of control and I love it. Keep doing what you're doing because it's obviously working, all right? So, underground killers, guys. I talk about it sometimes, I actually talk about it a lot. For some reason, a lot of times on these clips that come from people who aren't quite as well known, there's just more of that feeling of like progression and like community. Sometimes it doesn't feel quite so self-centered. I love watching these underground killers. They have so much passion for the sport. Twong has, like I said, like 100, he doesn't even have 150 followers at the time of this recording. Man's is doing 3-1-1-2. He just loves it. He goes out there, he's not doing it for the clout, he's not doing it for the fame, the recognition. He's not, looking at himself and being like, oh, I'm the man. People are like hitting me up, I'm dope, this, that, whatever. No, like these people are just grinding it out. They're in it for the culture. That sense of community is just gorgeous throughout these videos. I love the celebrations. There's just something so raw and beautiful and pure about these kind of videos. And we've got more of them coming. We've got a whole lot more stuff coming right up. I actually have some clips that I'm already saving for the next episode because there's just some good stuff coming up. Let's continue to drive, let's continue to push. This is your host, Malcolm Johnson, the Bing Bang Badger, El Tejón de Media Noche on Instagram if you want to keep up with me. Oh, and add that .bbb, 4 words, never 3. You already know what it is. Stay tuned, we got a lot more coming. Talk to you guys soon.